All right, this is the Dark Lord coming to you live, or whatever the fuck. Whoops, there's children around here. I should not be cussing, although they probably don't speak English, so it doesn't matter. And even if they do, if their English teacher is teaching them that word, then that's a terrible English teacher. Anyways, I'm on a Zoom call here. Um, so I'm telling you, I'm telling you. I just met somebody that was very cool person. She was she had her she I added her on Instagram and looked at her Facebook, and her Facebook listed her as entrepreneur. And I was like, oh no, this is bad. This is bad, because I mean, she is just as I was talking, I was like, oh no, this is so bad. This is so bad. And the other thing is that I was talking to her in English only, like the whole time, even though she just heard me talking to the police in Chinese, so she knows that I speak Chinese. But I was talking to her in English only, and that's when that's exactly what I did with my ex-wife. Is that the first few days when I talked to her, I was like, and it's like, oh, you're an artist / entrepreneur. Oh no, I know where this is going. This is bad. Oh, I think it finally stopped raining. But yeah, man, it'd be nice to go out for a walk and not get rained on for the first time today. But yeah, she had all of the. I mean, she's literally like if you took my first wife and my second wife and smashed them together. A couple of Europeans just walked by, or Americans, I don't know. They heard what I said, and that's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to be a person existing in this world. But I'm telling you, it was like when I was talking, I was like, oh, I've only had 3 conversations in my life that went like this, and the first 2 ended in marriage. And then I said to her that I'm gonna put on my headphones so that people think I'm talking in the headphones, but I'm not because the microphone's not connected. There we go. I'm slightly less insane now. So I said to her that I was asking her about like what phone I should buy. I was like, is HTC still a thing? And she said, no, that's from like a really long time ago. And I was like, okay, I was like, last time I was here was 2008. And then I said, you weren't even born in 2008. She was like, yeah, I was. I'm 38 years old. And I was like, oh, perfect. So that's bad because I gotta stop falling for these artist types. That is bad. So anyways, I'm gonna look for a hotel nearby Guanghua, and that way I can go price out phones and stuff. I'm gonna go take a look at how much a new phone will cost, because my phone, the screen is cracked, and with the rain, it rains 50% of the days here. With the rain going on, but I just want to. I'm gonna just start walking. I mean, I don't know. It's a tough one. If it's not raining right now, the sun is out. I would like to go walk outside, but at the same time, not with all of my luggage. So I don't know if I leave my suitcase and everything here, then I have to come back and get it, which is a pain in the ass. But if I bring it with me, that is also a pain in the ass. So, anyways, here's Guanghua Digital Plaza. Let me share the shirt. Stop looking at my rubbery ass old man face and start looking at a Google map. Here's the Guanghua Digital Plaza. Next to it. Let me think about this. You know what I said to her was that I used to walk from basically Taipei train station, but actually the National Taiwan University Law School, and then I would walk to the Taiwan, and somehow in the middle I would go through the Guanghua. I'm not even sure if that's true or if that's something that I am remembering incorrectly. There's no okay, it's on the yellow line. It is on the yellow line, kind of. I kind of really want to avoid taking the MRT because I overdosed on the MRT. I mean, not taking heroin on it. Like, I just took it too much to the point where I was so sick of it. And it's literally like even 20 years later, I'm still sick of it. I still can't bring myself to get on there. I mean, the line from the airport is fine, but any of the like main lines in the middle of the city is just like, I want to avoid them forever and ever. I feel the same way about the Minneapolis light rail. Not because I took it so much, just because every time I took it, there was like people doing fentanyl on it and like literally going out of their minds right in front of you, or like throwing feces, or like just insane levels of criminal activity that you did not feel safe. All right, I'm having a hard time figuring out, as I have done all day. I have had a hard time figuring things out all day. I have been mentally deficient all day. Anyways, that girl says she lives in Taichung, and I said, hey, if I go to Taichung, I feel like I'm going to do with her what I do with everybody else, which is that the first thing I'm going to do is, before she asks me to and before I mention anything to her, I'm just going to make her a website and make her an AI chatbot. And then if she likes it, I'm going to be like, will you marry me? Okay, wait. Guanghua. And there's Gonghua. And there's the Taiwan University campus. Oh man, I'm way off. There's absolutely no way. Wait. Maybe not. Okay, it's just that Gonghua is south. And I was thinking of. I mean, okay. You could walk from the NTU Law School and go through Gonghua. You could do it. It's not 100%. Let me just find out, where is the NTU Law School. Okay, so that's the law school, and then there's National University, and then one more time. Where's the Joe Plaza? It's only 9 a.m. That is not far to walk from here, and it is. I'm pretty sure you can take the underground the whole way there. This little guy is making so many friends over here. Definitely not gonna put other people's kids on camera because that would freak me out as a parent. That would freak me out. So I'm not gonna do it to people. But let me tell you, they're adorable, and these two little guys are getting to know each other, and it's absolutely adorable. So, okay. Anyway, so straight down. I really hate. Like, how do I turn my Google Maps into Chinese? Can I do that? Because I need it in Chinese. This is not helpful. Because if I go, if like Civic Boulevard, what is that in Chinese? I need to know the Chinese version. Civic Boulevard is not helping me. The thing about Guanghua Shichang is that it would annoy me a lot. The food options over there annoyed me a lot. I always would be over there and be really hungry. Be like, all right, I gotta buy something, but end up feeling like the only options are not good and expensive. Apparently I could get on the blue line and go like one stop. Kind of. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna try to walk there. Actually, I don't know. Does that sound like a terrible idea? Kind of. That is how I got my passport stolen in Shenzhen. Just walking around the electronics market with all of my everything I own on me, all of my suitcases and everything, and then whoops, passport goes bye-bye. I don't know that I would care though if I lost my passport here. At least I'm here. If they'd force me to go out to leave the country before I can, because I lost my passport, that'd be bad. I might just stay here forever, and then under that situation, just wait until the 10th administration of Donald Trump takes over Taiwan, and then deports me to El Salvador for being here.
现在换在对方内。现在请各位同仁回到会上这应经位置，并请保持微笑，暂时反射成本地点提示嘉宾。
The other thing about that girl, like, it's just like when I could tell right away by the way they dress when they have like a little bit of flair, but at the same time it looks really like I don't know. I don't know how to describe my. But when I see it, I know it's. And I was just like, just from the clothes she was wearing, I was just already like, oh no, that's her. And then somebody sat down at her table where she had like left her suitcase. And then she came back and was like, this is my suitcase. And the lady, I think the lady might have been a mainlander. She was like, so? She was like, so? 亲爱的来宾您好，欢迎光临 Q Square 在时尚场上，谢谢您的耐心等候。今天是12月27日，星期六，现在时间是上午11点整。您在时尚广场与您一起迎接美好的一天。You know, I mean, so her clothes like screamed like I'm an artist with a unique style, but I keep it socially acceptable. I don't know that other people would have noticed that about her, but I caught that right away. It's just sort of like just purely by the way she dressed, you could just be like, oh, you are somebody that brings a high degree of creativity and competency to the things that you do. Which again, that's not what I want. I want somebody that's like gonna go crack skulls if people don't pay me. That's what I want. I want somebody that's gonna go make a sale. Again, YG just walked in, looked at me, and I was very embarrassed by that. But there's a lot of foreigners here. A lot of foreigners here. And they're playing traditional Irish music, so that's just got me feeling like I'm at home. Okay, what am I doing? I'm gonna walk. I'm just gonna go for a walk and wait until I feel like I can't walk anymore. I'll probably live stream the walk on X. I'll probably do that. I gotta stop thinking about this girl. Even her name is perfect. Like, if you can think of a Chinese name that immediately conjures up like artistry, and you'll be halfway there. Okay, so Yeah, I just need to shut this down and start walking.